Hello everyone, I'm Kiva and welcome back to my channel, and this is episode 1 of Elevating Interiors. And today we are going to tackle a living room that is a multi-purpose space. It is a gym, it is a lash studio, it is a YouTube filming studio, and we are going to give this room an overhaul, and I think you're really gonna love this makeover. Before we get into it though, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button so that you can see more episodes like this, but let's get into today's video. So as I said, we are doing a room makeover today. I'm starting a new series called Elevating Interiors, where we elevate interiors of just normal people, because interior design should be accessible and I'm on a mission to make it so. So let's actually head over to the space that we're going to tackle and talk with the client today and figure out what she's interested in. Her name is Rahma, and she's someone so special to me because she is my personal trainer. She's also my hairdresser, and after all of our time together, she's also my friend. And over the past 5 months, she's helped me lose 40 pounds and she's helped my wife lose 50 pounds. So she has been absolutely pivotal in honestly changing our lives. So when she was like, oh, I really want to refresh my space, I said, obviously, let me come over and help you out. So let's head over to Rahma's house. This is Rahma.
Hello.
Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
There's literally nothing she can't do. She is a mom, and I already listed the things that she does. So we're just gonna sit here, chat, and kind of learn about her space. So first things first, how do you feel about your space right now?
So far I like it. I think that it's a little cluttered in some ways. I think that I'm the type of person that wants to utilize the space as much as possible, but at the same time I feel like it has a little bit too much in it.
Fair. So what do you use this space for?
So obviously it's a living room. I watch TV in here with my family. We hang out. I also do lashes in the corner there. But pretty much that's it. We just kind of hang out here and then we do lashes. I
also have to throw in here, she's going to be on YouTube soon, so I'm going to put her stuff down in the description box, but she's also going to be filming in here as well.
Yes.
So basically we want to make this a multifunctional space. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your style? I see you love pink, but tell me more.
I do. I obviously like pink. There's a lot of pink in here, but I do like a modern feel. I like the greenery. There's, my plants and stuff like that. But I think that when I added pieces in, I just wanted it to be organic.
Fair.
And I wanted it to be bright. So I added the pink in there for my own personal flair on it.
So what do you feel like the space is maybe lacking? I feel like lighting may be one of those things for you.
Yes, definitely lighting. There's not a lot of lighting from the windows because it's on the opposite side of where the sun is coming in, so there's indirect light. So definitely lighting is an issue. But I just feel like I have a lot going on. I have this ottoman, I have a coffee table. The ottoman is here so we can kind of put our feet up and it's not up on the coffee table, but then you have two, I don't know, it's a lot going on, like I said.
So based on the discussion that I had with Rahma and her inspiration pictures, it seems like she really likes the Danish pastel style. So if you're not familiar with Danish pastel, there are a lot of pinks and greens and some blues, though she told me she doesn't like blue. So there are some pastel colors, but really, truly, she just loves the color pink. I'm telling you guys, she wears all pink all the time, so she really wants a lot of pink in her space. Something else that I picked up is that she likes Danish pastel, because it is vibrant, it's colorful. So I'm gonna stay away from the monochromatic here, and I am gonna have some fun with color, but she doesn't want it to go overboard because I showed her pictures that are a little bit younger Danish pastel, and then I showed her pictures that were a little bit more modern eclectic or modern with a pink flair, and she seemed to gravitate more towards that as we worked through the kind of design process. But she said to me, Kiva, you can do whatever. I want you to surprise me, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. So as I said earlier, she loves the color pink, so pink is going to be the color that we run with. Now, when it comes to furniture, I'm not going to choose a pink sofa because my fear is she might grow out of pink, and I want to give her furniture that she can keep for years to come. So this is iteration 1 of my design. It's a little bit more Danish pastel, it's a little bit more modern organic, and she liked it. But I was like, this just feels too young. So this is iteration 2 of my design, and I think this is the one that we're going to go with. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It is project day. So it is very early. We got here at 8:30. and no one wanted to wake up this morning. Like, we let the alarm snooze twice. But we are ready to do this project. I have so many IKEA bags. The furniture is going to be here in 30 minutes. So we are going to do this in kind of a non-traditional order because the furniture is coming so early. So we're going to do rug, then furniture, then wallpaper, then decor and everything else. But I'm really glad that we are like high up on the furniture list because for some reason we're always dead last. So I am really grateful for that. But I want to give you a first look at the space now that it is fairly emptied out. So this is what it's looking like. Babe is already up here doing her job that she does not get paid for. But here is the first look. So we have these beautiful windows. Of course, we're gonna need some curtains up there. We have these little niches on each side of the TV. It is a really, really good space that we are working with. And you can see we are very excited in the household today. So we're just gonna get started. When it came to choosing a rug, I knew I wanted to do something that had pink in it, but I wanted to work with pastels because of her affinity for Danish pastel. I also wanted something with a bunch of shapes because you see these shapes in that style of artwork all of the time, but I knew I wasn't going to do a ton of artwork in this space so that it remained minimal. Then all of the furniture got delivered from Value City Furniture, also known as American Signature Furniture, and I got things from the Designer Looks collection. And fortunately, all of this furniture was free because I'm working with them over on Instagram. Okay, the furniture is here. Babe, what do you think of the furniture?
It looks great. I really like it.
So this is the crescent sofa from Value City Furniture. Everything's from Value City Furniture because I'm working with them over on Instagram, so be sure to head over there to check that out eventually because YouTube is going to see it first. But I went with the boucle sofa. It's white, but it also has gray undertones because she does have kids, so that it was still functional. I didn't know it came with these pillows, so it comes with a boucle pillow, and this is like a chocolate brown pillow, which honestly I quite like. I had them leave the sofa up here for right now because I need to install my wallpaper. So that was great. We also have chairs for them, so don't worry about that. So this is like a marble effect coffee table, and I went with an oval shape to help elongate this room so that it feels larger. We also got this side table from them as well, which is this really cool gold side table. This one actually just came in the mail a few days ago, so this is gonna sit in between our chairs. And then we have the real star of the show, which is this glorious mirror here. It's the Wren mirror. She's beauty, she's great, she's Miss United States. She's giving. So I'm really, really excited about that. Now it's time for me to put up the wallpaper, and the reason why I'm wallpapering is that we cannot paint. This is a rental, we cannot paint. The landlord does not want us to paint, but it feels really dark in here. And of course I'm going to do some DIY lighting solutions, but the best way to kind of open up a space like this, I think, is to add some wallpaper. Now that wallpaper doesn't have to be light, but she wanted it to be light in color. So I went with this white and gold wallpaper because it's jovial, it's fun, it's kind of girly. So it gets us that like girly pop vibe that she wanted up on the wall. And this wallpaper is so fun that we don't need to fill up the wall with art. So I think it is kind of the best of both worlds. I'm having probably the worst time ever installing this wallpaper. It's taking me forever. It's not coming together. So I'm gonna move on the curtains and then come back to this because it's just such a pain. So I'm gonna move over in there, start on the curtains, and hopefully that goes a little bit better. So when it came to curtains, I knew I wanted to use gold hardware because she loves gold, she's super girly, and I didn't want to try and recenter the room with the curtains. I just kind of wanted to fill up the space a little bit more. So I ended up putting up 3 brackets, and I just got these curtain rods from Amazon and the curtains from Amazon as well. I went with a blush pink that's kind of a crushed velvet so that it looks different depending upon the light. Now the ceiling here is crooked and so are the windows. So what I did is I repositioned all of the brackets to kind of fake that the room isn't crooked, even though that it is. It's a really easy hack. So as you guys saw before, I had a little bit of a wallpaper meltdown. So the curtains are up and they look beautiful. I will steam them later. In this corner, we're gonna put a lamp. So I'm actually gonna put that lamp over here now, and then I will mount a picture light above the art, and then I will go back to the wallpaper because my attitude has improved. If anyone tells you
that they're just sitting around having a fun time installing wallpaper, they're lying. I said lie paper because I was going to call them a liar. They're liars. I'm going to also carry it because this is my personal trainer's house. So I have to be strong. So I'm going to be hanging out over here. So this is the lamp and I'm pushing it right up in this corner. And I brought a smart light bulb so that she can have pink light because we know she loves pink. As per usual, I'm going in with the Sylvania light bulbs. Because they're really fantastic smart light bulbs. They're super good. And unfortunately, I covered the plug with wallpaper. There you go.
Now, something else I wanted to do is I wanted to put up artwork, and when I'm designing, especially for people in my life, I love to reuse things, right? Because we want design to be more sustainable. So I had these striations 1 and 2 from our house, and these are my favorite paintings, but I love her so much that I wanted to give them to her. And I put these pieces of art up on the wall. I put them up on the wall because, again, I wanted this corner where she does lashes to be kind of more of a focal point, because right now it just kind of looked like a sad corner. So I wanted it to be more of a focal point. So I put these striations 1 and 2 up on the wall, and I just used 3M hooks and really small hooks so that they wouldn't have to do a lot of spackling when it was time to move out.
So she does lashes like I told you before, and she does lashes in this corner. So I want to make sure it is a very well illuminated corner. You see we've already hid her lash table behind the curtains, which is why I really wanted to do curtains so that it doesn't look like she works in here when she's just trying to relax. So to add more lighting, I'm going with this picture light. It has a remote and it's USB charged, so I'll just be able to turn it on and off. Okay, so the picture light is up, it's centered, and it comes with a little remote here. This is what it looks like, and so you can do white light, you could do yellow light, and you can do like a combo light, so you can do whatever. And this is on hooks, you could just unhook it to bring it down, but it's a great way to get some battery operated light.
And of course we added the sofa, but I wanted even more seating, so I picked up these 2 chairs from Top Furniture. Now these are very small contemporary chairs, and I chose them because she needs an entire space to put out her lash table. So we wanted something small, but something also very sturdy that worked with the vibe. Plus they're low profile, so they do not block the sunlight that we get from those windows. Now, once I actually jumped right back into the wallpaper, I didn't have that hard of a time. I don't know, I just needed to get my head in the game. I was channeling all that music from High School Musical, you know, get your head in the game. But I was able to get my head in the game, and what I did is I did have to enlist the help of Babe at some point, but I just wanted to get the wallpaper up on the wall. Then I cut down all of the seams, and then I used a rolling device to roll it out. And wallpaper is something you want to roll and roll and roll. It just takes time and effort to get it rolled out, but once it gets done, it looks absolutely magnificent.
So I finally got the wallpaper up. It does seem to be like rolled out a little bit more, but what I want to do is get furniture in place first. Oh, it's like heavier than I thought. So you get one that I could do that, please. So right now the space is reading a bit more contemporary than I planned, so the chandelier that I made is not going to work. So now I'm going to vacuum the rug, center the table, and then get started on the new chandelier idea that we have.
So my original plan for the chandelier was to DIY something out of paper mache and make a dome, and I did do that, and then Babe accidentally crushed it with the dining table, and so I was like, okay, let me come up with a new idea. So this is inspired by the Emma Chamberlain chandelier that she has that is upwards of $20,000. What I did is I got some hooks and I got some basically chain and these USB powered lights from Amazon, and I just randomly put them in the ceiling to kind of make a draped chandelier look. There isn't any rhyme or reason to this. I kind of just had fun with it, and I really love the way that it turned out. And again, try to remember that this is a rental, so I wanted to do something that would be easy to cover up, and I wanted to give them some overhead lighting because right now they have absolutely none. So now they have 2 sources of light that can be any color that they want, and all you have to do is unscrew the orbs to take them down. You don't have to unscrew all of the chain. And when it comes to the holes in the ceiling, all you need is a little bit of spackle, and the landlord will never know.
So as you can see, I just finished off the chandelier. I'm gonna make it white, just so it's a little bit more palatable, or even yellow, I think, for some yellow light. But that's how it looks. It's a dupe of like the Emma Chamberlain one, but it's entirely renter friendly. Now that the chandelier is done, it's time for finishing touches. So you can see Babe is smoothing out that wallpaper. I'm adding pillows. I'm chopping them, even though you guys hate chopped pillows. And I'm just styling everything. So I'm adding plants. I'm adding decor to the coffee table, but I'm not going overboard because we want the space to be minimal and practical. She likes things to have a place, and I want to make sure that there's room for all of her things. Plus, I want her to be able to move things easily when her clients come over or when she's filming for YouTube. She also had this LED sign before, and I wanted to repurpose it because I thought it would be the best focal point for this room, and if she wants to add art around it later, she can, but this is going to look great in the background of her YouTube videos.
It is time for the reveal. I'm so nervous to see what she's gonna think, but I really hope she loves it.
Now I want to remind you of the before. There was limited lighting, the space felt cluttered, and didn't really align with her style. Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay guys, that is it. That is the reveal of our first space for elevating interiors. We were able to take this living room that was more of a multi-purpose space and kind of like a mod podge of materials and pieces of furniture and things and make it into a really nice cozy lounge. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you like this space? Did we elevate this interior? I really think we did, and she really loves it, and that really warms my heart. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram. And until next time, have a beautiful day.